peaceful down by the river here in Brisbane's Teneriffe, but 70-odd years ago, you would have been smack bang in the middle of one of the biggest naval bases in the South Pacific.
During World War II, this wharf at New Farm was Submarine Central. Officially, this was the site of the U.S. Navy Submarine Operations and Maintenance Base for the Southwest Pacific. What that means is this was home to over 79 submarines, one of the largest submarine forces this country's ever seen, between the years of 1942 and 1945.
How do I know? Well, there's a wonderful heritage trail called the Submariners Walk, which stretches 300 meters along the river. Dive in and learn about the subs that sailed from here to defend Australia.
So why Brisbane? Why was Brisbane chosen as the submarine base? The Brisbane River was lined with wharfs, allowing many boats to be moored here. Brisbane was also the closest port to the action in the South Pacific. Here in New Farm, what made this a great base was having the wool stores nearby. Having their own generators meant when the ships were moored here, they could get shore power.
And of course, the city offered its hospitality to the American submariners on shore leave. Australian subs are honored here too. This year marks 100 years since our nation's first submarines, AE-1 and AE-2, commenced duty.
The AE-1 first saw service in Papua New Guinea and was lost all hands on deck. The AE-2 has a remarkable story. She saw service in the Mediterranean. In fact, she's part of the Anzac legend. In the early morning of the 25th of April, while the troops were taking place at Gallipoli, AE-2 entered the Straits. With Turkish artillery opening fire, AE-2 dived and began her perilous passage through the minefields. She was the silent Anzac.
Our submariners served just as bravely in World War II.
When we were at Gibraltar, the Italians were operating from Algeciras.
In 1944, diver Ken Briggs risked his life during Operation Sabre, which sailed from Brisbane to the South China Sea. On orders from the U.S. Navy, Ken swam out from a midget submarine to sever a vital underwater communications cable.
They wanted the cables cut so that the Japanese would have to send all their messages by radio,
which they could then
intercept.
Ken's daring mission was a success, earning him the Distinguished Service Cross and a special souvenir.
Cut the cable once and suddenly thought, well, you know, I could do with a bit of that, so nipped a bit off.
So where's the cable today?
Oh, I have it stashed away.
Read about Ken's mission and plenty more on Brisbane's Submariners Heritage Trail. And check out the cool seats, each shaped like a different class of submarine, complete with conning tower.
My favorite has to be this one. You know, I can hear that song playing now.